This is Gilbert Loud from DataStax. Thank you for joining me today at this demo video about installing and running DataStax Enterprise on Mesosphere DCOS. Mesosphere is an enterprise-grade data center scale operating system, providing a single platform for running containers, big data, and distributed applications in production. As you all know, DataStax Enterprise is our flagship product to help customers of all sizes build and run cloud-native applications at epic scale. Our customers have been utilizing our software solutions to build personalization, IoT, and customer 360 type applications. Installing and managing DSE is not trivial at all. With our current integration with Mesosphere, we make this as simple as possible and as easy as a mouse click. In this demo, we will go through installation of Mesosphere on Amazon Web Services public cloud, then accessing the Mesosphere DCOS console to deploy a DSE cluster from Universe. With our current partnership with Mesosphere, DataStax Enterprise comes in handy and is pre-configured with every standard Mesosphere DCOS installation. How nice is that? Let's dive into a demo. Here is the official instruction to deploy Mesosphere DCOS on Amazon Web Services. It has an AWS CloudFormation template to deploy the Mesosphere DCOS stack in different AWS regions. Here, we are going to select US West Oregon region for this deployment. Of course, you can choose the region you like. In this demo deployment, we are going to choose all the default settings. On this form, we have to provide a unique stack name. We also need to provide your AWS key pair. Then we click through to the review form and acknowledge the creation of IAM resources. Then click Create. Once the installation is complete, we can go to the Outputs tab here in CloudFormation console to look up our Mesosphere console URL. What I'm going to do next is to find DataStax Enterprise package inside Universe. In this demo deployment, we are going to use the default settings. But if you are interested in customizing the configuration of your DSE installation, you can go through these tabs to specify your own settings. Here, you can specify the standard Cassandra settings. The DSE tab in particular is for you to define DataStax Enterprise specific settings. The installation typically takes around 8 to 10 minutes long. For the interest of time, I'm going to short-circuit it in this video. The DataStax Enterprise cluster has successfully been deployed. There are 3 DSE nodes in this cluster. Let's go in to see one of the nodes. It has Cassandra running and listening at port 9042. In DCOS environment, we can see files in the working directory. We can also see the Cassandra workloads logs file information. Let's go on and trying to run some DCOS commands to look at our DSE clusters. First, I need to add my key pair, SSH key. Second, I want to run the DSE node to see my node details. After that, I'm going to SSH into one of the nodes. After we SSH into the node, I'm going to run this Docker command to open a CQL shell on one of the nodes. Since this is the first time we run this Docker image, Cassandra 307, we got to download some files from the Docker Hub. I'm going to run describe key spaces to see how this DataStax cluster is being installed. I see two DSE specific key spaces. Finally, let's install the DCOS CLI extension for DSE. This DSE connection command is to find out the IP address of each node, the DNS name of each node, and the virtual IP address of the cluster. The next command we are going to run is DSE node list. It lists out all the DSE node internal name. Finally, we run the DSE node status. It provides more or less the same information when we run node2 status. We can also specify a particular node, node 0. This allows us to retrieve the status of a particular node. To summarize, deploying DSE becomes a very trivial task inside a Mesosphere DCOS environment. Almost anyone can do it. It becomes extremely easy for novice users who are new to DataStax products and Mesosphere DCOS data center operating system. Once deployed, users can continue to manage the lifecycle of his or her DSE cluster using Mesosphere DCOS operating system. Scale it out to meet demand as business grows, scale it back to reduce costs. Restarting DSE as a service can also be done through DCOS user-friendly interface. What you have seen in this video is our current integration. There is more to come in terms of tighter integration between DataStax and Mesosphere. In our future integration, users can make use of more advanced DataStax Enterprise features such as Enterprise Search, Analytics, Graph Database, Operations Management, and Automation through DataStax Enterprise Ops Center. Again, thank you for spending your time with me today. Hope you enjoyed the video and try running DataStax Enterprise in your own Mesosphere DCOS environment, either on-prem or in the cloud.